All right. So welcome to the stream. We're gonna install Gentoo Linux on the on this desktop right here. So just kidding. So this is the current setup we got right here. So got Pop OS as the live install or the live CD. The CPU is Ryzen 9 9900X3D, and I don't know how much. I think it's a terabyte or something. But let's see if I could. Yeah. AMD 64. 64. 64. Can't type today. So today we're going to be configuring the disks. So we're going to go LSB OK. Huh, that's strange. Oh, wait, that's right. So we're going to first gonna partition the drives. So we're gonna type in cg disk slash dev slash. Okay. There's another way to do it easily. So let's see if gparted is installed. We're on dev slash nvme 0 and 1. Go to new. Hmm. Doesn't show. Yeah, it doesn't show. Yeah, we're gonna use cg disk on this one. And we're going to delete our primary partition that was originally the old Gentoo. Of course, there's easier ways. Thank you for coming. So there's easier ways to set up Gentoo to switch from SystemD to OpenRC, but might as well do a whole install just for the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to our empty space, type in, enter new. For sector, leave that default. Size and sectors, leave that in default. Type in L. And then look for Linux x86 64 root or AMD 64 root. If I could find it. Yeah, there we go. 8304. You have to type in this code if you want it, but we're going to do something fun. We're going to use Linux Lux because Luke Skywalker is the G. Not just kidding. It's because we're going to encrypt our drive. So 88309. Oh wait. So we read it before, so it's 838309. And then it's gonna be root partition. And then we're gonna write it. Type yes. And then we're gonna quit out of here. So clear that. So apt install crypt setup. Okay, so crypt setup's already installed. So we're gonna do something else, which was yeah, we're gonna format those partitions we got. So mkfs.fat capital F 32 /dev /nvme 0 and 1 part 1. So that's the first partition, the 1 GB partition. And then crypt setup Lux format. If I could find the command. Format crypt setup. I know AI is in front of me, but let's see if I can figure this out. Lux format /dev /nvme 0 and 1 part 2. Ah, if I can only spell. Super secret password. And if it takes a long time, that means it's working. And then we're gonna mount our partition. Crypt setup. Allow. Let's see. Crypt static option. Action specific. Doesn't really help. Well, but that's the thing. Trial and error, you know what I'm saying? Mount Luke's partition. I don't remember. So crypt setup. Okay. So this is the command that I finally found. It is crypt setup Luke's open /dev /mvme0 part 2. And then we're gonna give it a sub name or like a name so we don't have to type in nvme /0 part 2. And also because it's required, you can name it anything. I'm gonna call it root fs. Type in the super secret password and we should be in. Alright, so as you can see, we are mounted to our 1.8 or 2 terabyte drive. This partition is encrypted. And then we're gonna mount our, we're gonna format to BTRFS. So that's funny. Gentoo Linux Luke's format BTRFS. Welcome to the stream. So nkfs.btrfs root fs. And then how easy is it to change init systems on Gentoo? It's pretty simple. I'm just doing a fresh install so I can purge out SystemD completely. If you think Gentoo is hard, wait for Gen 3 Tokyo Drift. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so like there's documentation on the Gentoo wiki to be able to switch init systems. I have switched from OpenRC to SystemD in the past with the documentation that's provided by the Gentoo wiki, but I don't know how to. Gentoo can be, as long as you don't update and you keep things simple, it can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be, like Arch Linux. So for my setup, I seem to have no problem with it. So yeah, your mileage may vary. I just happen to run Gentoo since it's my endgame distro. So yeah. So let's be okay. It's already formatted. Very good. nkdir /mt/Gentoo. MT. Next we create. Oh, this is out. For browsing and gaming, that is an excellent question. It depends on your hardware. So right now, I have a Ryzen 9 9800 X3D, I think. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, 9900 X3D. Right here. And like I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, so this puppy 7950X 48 gigabytes of RAM. Take like an hour or two, I think, for KDE, but you just compile once, cry once, as I say. So you should get a running system in like 1 or 2 hours if you're compiling KDE from source. Oh, you updated your Arch and lost the wallpaper? Oh, hell, that sucks. Oh, man. Let's see. Luke's Gentoo. Try on bare metal hardware, I would say. Just make sure you have an extra SSD like this one. This has a Windows in it, but this been blessed with Linux, so yeah. Okay. Luke's Gentoo install. I like to use this gist from right here. I just reference part of it. Let me put it on the link in the description. Very good stuff. Looks open, very good. Nice. And here's the BTRFS version of it. Crypt setup. Looks open. MKFS.BTRFS. Let's see if I reference that. Okay, very good. And then we're gonna mkdr/p/mnt/gentoo if it's already created or not. So mount/dev/mount root fs mnt/gentoo. Let me adjust my seating real quick. Ah, man. Looks easier to read than the Arch Wiki. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I give you that. Absolutely. By the way, the links I shared, this is what I referenced from. I did not make this blog post at all. It's by a cool dude named Amadeus. All right. So now we're going to create our subvolume BTRFS subvol create /mt gent root mt Gentoo home, and then snapshots, and then umount /mt Gentoo. All right, it's unmounted. We just created the subvolumes, and now we're gonna mount it again with each subvolume. So first, had to create a separate home file. So mkdr-p-mt Gentoo home. So we're gonna mount it. So mount -o. Oh, where is it? Mount type or mount t btrfs/o Noah time rela time compress. Choose the compression you want. LZO SSD. Hola, ¿cómo está? SSD. And then since we're running an NVMe SSD, space cache equals v2. And what else? v2 subvol equals mt root /dev mapper root fs mt Gentoo. And now we're gonna do the same thing. Noah time rela time compress LZO subvolume home dev mapper root fs /mt Gentoo /home. Oh wait, cd/mt mkdir/p/mt. There we go. And now we're going to commence with the MT. We got the MT/Gentoo, the root partition set up. We got our home partition mounted, if we can see in LSBLK. And now we're going to go into the stage 3 Gentoo downloads. Just download Gentoo, you know what I'm saying? You can. If only you were that simple. But that's just part of the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? Stages. Then go to stages. Go to desktop profile OpenRC because I'm a normie. I don't do headless servers because on personal systems because I want to play video games. So yeah. So we're going to copy the link for desktop profile OpenRC. Copy link. And then we're going to wget Control-Shift-V. Go to our Gentoo wiki. And there's something I almost forgot. There's something I almost forgot. I forgot to set up the home or the EFI partition. So mkdir/p/mnt Gentoo/EFI mount/dev/mapper rootfs, which is the name we give it for our main partition. Nice. Shit. /mnt Gentoo/EFI. Oh wait, no. It's dev/nvme NVMe 0 and 1 part 1 /mnt Gentoo EFI. Perfect. RM stage 3. Oh fuck. I did a dummy. I forgot to extract the stage 3 file. Links, export. You gotta verify and validate your thing. We're just gonna skip that because do as I say, not as I do. Verify and validate your stage 3. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be for security, fidelity. And then we're gonna type in or copy and paste this command. Stage 3 tar xpvf stage 3 minus wildcard or the asterisk .tar.exe, x address included, numeric owner /mnt Gentoo. Yeah. This is how you download a browser. Well, you need an OS, but installing Linux, so like depending on the OS, it's easy. But if you want to run Gentoo, you have to take the extra steps, unfortunately. Hello. And now we got our RM stage 3. We got our file system thing set up. Installing the base system. We're going to copy the DNS thing so we can have internet in our chroot thing. Yeah. The reference etcresolve.conf. There we go. And since we're on a Pop! OS live stream or a Pop! OS live CD, we have to do and input all of these commands. So imagine you're on the minimal install of Gentoo and having to type this mount types proc /proc/mt Gentoo proc. Or you can just copy and paste it. That's why you use the live CD. So copy and paste all of this so we can mount to our chroot. All of this has to be mounted. And I don't know why they chose that kind of wording, but Yeah, Linux is easy to install. No multi-lib. I think it's a pain on the ass, personally, because I play video games on Gentoo, and you need the multi-lib thing just to be able to play video games for some reason because of 32-bit software in the Steam or something. So I have never used no multi-lib before. All of my systems I installed was multi-lib. Yeah. Thanks. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Don't forget to merge age verification. Yeah. We live in crazy times. We live in a society, you know what I'm saying? Where the government can do crimes and people can get executed for petty theft. I know. I mean, we still got freaking creeps in the government and all the and they still get a slap on the wrist. Like, what the hell? It's a load of shit right there. Yeah. Gentoo Linux. chroot mnt slash gentoo bin slash bash. I know. Because it's God's chosen operating system, so Temple OS is legit. Failure to purchase. Oh man. In Brazil they started asking for it. Oh hell no. I'm sorry. Alright. All of our things are mounted. So we're gonna emerge web r sync or emerge Oh yeah? Oh, sweet. I'm glad. And now since we're in the chroot, we're gonna yeah, NixOS is cool. Now we're gonna install the necessary packages. So emerge ask crypt setup and vim and btrfs progs DOSFS tools and let's see, what else do we need? I don't know. So crypt setup because we have the encrypted drive. Our drive is encrypted. Vim because it's the best text editor, unless if you use Emacs, which is better. I use Evo mode on Emacs, so whatever. BTRFS progs because we are using BTRFS sub volumes DOSFS tools because we're using the EFI partition is in FAT32. And while I wait, let me get my guitar and start playing. Let me take you to a time where we don't need this age verification and there's actually honest men in the government. And that we didn't need the government for everything, but we had community. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me just plug in my amplifier to the guitar. Oh, there were never honest. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's true. That's right, we're free. Yeah. Been using Debian and Fedora for the past year. Decided to use Windows 11. It's actually true. 40% of my 16 gigabytes of RAM is used on idle. What is freaking Windows? Yeah. We were brainwashed in the old times. We kind of still are, but we gotta do something or it's gonna go straight to the shitter even more. We're kind of in the shitter, but we cannot. Let's just get out of there real quick. I don't know if you can hear the guitar or not. I'm just pissed at it. Whoever told the boomers about Linux ID verification should be stayed on Mac. ID verification should have stayed on Mac and Windows. Yeah. Boomers ruin everything, honestly. Yeah. The boomers are intending to take their wealth with them and let it die with them, leaving us with bare scraps, or not even scraps, just loads of shit and waste that the boomers shit out from the fucking, how you say, nursing homes. Only used up needles and fucking, it's a load of shit, man. I'm really mad right now at that. They say back in my day, we pull ourselves in our bootstraps and we go to college. We work 44 hours in a day. And we're like, shut up, dude. Just a miserable piece of shit that took everything from their children. And now we don't have shit as a Gen Z or millennial. It's like, Well, the next time a boomer starts ranting, I got the stick of justice. The stick of justice. What the fuck? The beating stick. Oh. I guess it's almost done. Not the install, but the... optional adding binaries. etc portage make.conf, and then we're gonna emerge. And then we're gonna echo into /etc portage package.use our output for CPU ID /CPU flags. CPU ID to CPU flags. So yeah. So we're gonna go cd /etc portage package.use vim 00 video cards. It's the boomer stick. Can't type for shit. Fuck. Okay. Video cards minus the wildcard AMD GPU and Radeon SI because I'm running an RX 9700 XT, I think. Video cards, AMD GPU, Radeon SI. You can use NVIDIA if you are forced to use it. Novo if you want to skip the NVIDIA drivers. Intel if you're using the ARC GPU or the discrete graphics or the indiscrete or the... Fuck, I can't speak today. The internal GPU, basically. But we're using a Radeon card or a AMD card. So Control Z's. Oh wait. Vim. What the fuck did I do? Guess we'll get to do it again because I'm a dummy. Video cards, AMD G. 100 video cards to /etc portage package.use. I'm going to end up making my own distro at this point. I know, right? Seriously. But it's a good learning experience at least. AMD GPU Radeon SI, very good. And now we're gonna do our freaking accept license. So we're gonna get the free and binary redistributable. So CD for this one, the reason why we accept the free and the binary redistributable is that the free, you get all free software. And the free is in freedom, not as in beer. Binary redistributable so we can get the Linux firmware package downloaded so our kernel can run. Let me get this guitar out of the way. Yeah, Neri looks like a looks like a cool what's it called? Compositor. Neri. Let's see. Now we're gonna emerge, ask, update, change, use, verbose at world. Yeah, Hyperland, it's alright, but trying something new is always good too. It's gonna be really quick, this install. It's like on 24 packages in you. Mango WM. Oh, I never heard of that. Welcome to the stream. Grab the guitar again. Ah, shit. The Straptus. There we go. Mango the fruit is delicious. Mango WM, I never tried it. potato is? I don't know what that means. Oh, Tito's the Red Miku. Oh, from Vocaloid. Oh wait, this is a 7-string and a 6-string. Oh, Spins was singing about depression. Damn. I guess we can all relate to that. Oh, we haven't installed Do as yet. Alright, now we're gonna configure our what's it called? Our time zone. Our time zone. So yeah. So ls-l/usr share zone info us L ln-sf /etc local. And then vim /etc locale.gen, and we're gonna install English as our locale because Tito's the open source Miku. Okay. Zimbabwe. There's this one song from Thomas Mafumo called Zimbabwe Mozambique. It's about it's like a D major. I think it's about a war. Yeah, so kind of sad. Can't find it. There we go. Shift ZZ. And then locale -gen. Oh, locale. Oh, have a good one. Thank you for joining. E-select locale list. E-select locale set 4. And then we copy and paste this. Gotta adjust my seating again. Oh my god, don't hit the headstock. Okay. Watch out for that tree! Okay. So we have now we have to install a bootloader. It's like a 6-string with an extra, with like a low B. I have it on standard tuning, so it's like a B-E-A-D-G-B-E. So others like to do like a drop tuning, but I don't really like drop tuning. It's like a 6-string with an extra string. It's easier to transition to a 7-string from a 6-string than to an 8-string right off the bat of a 6-string. But both are fun. 8, 7, and 8 are both fun. Oh, the low string. Let's see. The reason why I tune it to standard tuning on the 7 string, you can do this. So yeah. And that's on the low string. On the 7th string. Let's see. We're not going to install Grub. But we're going to install, let's see, bootloaders. I can only play blues riffs. Hey, that's cool. Let's see. Lilo. A legacy bootloader. Ah, shit. Nah. It's legacy. Limine. Limine is a modern advanced portable multi-protocol bootloader. Copying the bootloader files. Shit. Our last resort is either installing SystemD boot or install Grub, but I cannot install Grub because the crypt setup is in like some compression algorithm that is not supported on Grub because Grub is gay. No, just kidding. But it is what it is. So. Almost got nicked out. God damn. The Zen is too hard for my weak ass. Don't smoke, kids. It's not worth it. Okay. Limine. Limine bootloader Gentoo. Come on, open. UEFI SCD. Limine bootloader. Fucking crypt setup. God damn. KDR. Okay. Let's just install the damn software already. Alright. But first, cd slash or package dot accept vim lim. There's a limewine or limine? Limine. Sys boot vim limine. Gonna set our use flags to sys for sys boot limine. Fuck. UEFI x86 64 UEFI x86 64 shift ZZ. Oh wait, shift ZZ. Emerge ask limine. The required use flag. Troubleshooting. All right. this is so frustrating. Maybe I haven't read it. Oh. Does that do it? Let's see. No. UFI x86-64, long arch, UFI RISC-V 64, VM slot. Let's see, what does this say? Let's see here. Let's see if this works. It's probably not good to do this, but do as learn from me. LVM slot. And it worked. Okay. Hold on, I gotta use something real quick. Go to the restroom. Alright, I'm back. There's probably some issues. I tried to learn the song from Nisekoi. I forgot if it's the opening or the ending. I don't know. Can't play it for crap. Can't play for crap. This is my playing right now. It's a bit of delay right now. All right. Now we're gonna go to our thing. So okay. One line. Copying the bootloader files. All right. Let's see. We're gonna install UGIRD or microgird. UGIRD. First, we're gonna go back to where we are. Sorry. This will be real quick. To those who we're installing the kernel right now. I wonder if you can symlink instead. Nah. Probably not a good idea. Alright. Copy V. User share. Mine. Now. Nope, we don't need that. We already set up UGIRD. Alright. Emerge ask Gentoo kernel, because we don't want to waste your time. We're using the binary of the kernel because it will take a long time, especially for a stream, so this is just for reference, but you can compile the kernel if you want to. But for now, install the distribution kernel. This is gonna go wrong. I guess it didn't. I guess it did. There's just one program. Say root fstab. There we go. We're gonna use Arch Linux's gen fstab. So emerge ask sysfs gen to make it easier for ourselves. So let's see. Gen fstab -u slash -mt. No, wait, slash etc fstab. All right, pretty good. Now we're gonna name our host's name. So echo Laura. It's just some random name. Slash etc. No, wait, etc host name. And then we're gonna do emerge ask network manager. To make things easier, we're gonna run a desktop environment anyway, so tell me how you guys are doing so far. There we go. That's cool. Watching anime on a terminal or I got you, no worries. Watching anime is cool. It's just that why don't they have like anime that's just like based on like working or something? Yo, how's it going? We're installing Gentoo Linux with OpenRC this time. Hell yeah, SystemD, ditch him. We're just vibing. We're like halfway through the install. Huh, Devwan. I love that name, Devwan. Like I was like, man, why didn't I come up with that name? You know what I'm saying? It's just such a cool name. It just sounds cool. That's good. Yeah. I I don't blame it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I run an ageless Linux script. All right. So RC update add now. I'm wondering, do I need netifrc? Hmm. Yeah, I guess I need it. Emerge, ask, no rip. Yeah, this is weird. Vim slash etc. we're going to set our default password. Oh shit. Thanks for catching it. Thank you. This is why I live stream. You guys are awesome. Init and boot configuration within the OpenRC vim/etc rc.conf. Global options say yes if you want RC assistance. With the key map variable. Unicode, yes. TTY number. Unicode. RC shell. Key map POS, very good. Vim etc conf.d hardware clock. If the hardware okay. We're gonna install some things for locate bash completion. This is gonna be real quick. Once again, thank you, Parabolicity, yeah, for the correction. All right. Now we're gonna add syslog d default. Crony default. Mlocate sshd. No. And then when this is needed, emerge, ask IO scheduler udev rules, because we're running an SSD, NVMe SSD to be precise. And now the hard part. Grub. No. Mine. There we go. I'm asking the package optional use flags. Enriching the package, setting up the bootloader. In order for Lemine to boot, Lemine requires there to be mounted vfat partition as /boot. Emerge. Install Lemine on /EFI partition. Hold on, I got a phone call. Yeah, that was a family member. Part Y. Oh, have a good one. Thank you. Part Y. Label. Okay. Hmm. Mm. Running a config file. vimlimine.conf. Protocol Linux, kernel vim Linux. Okay, this needs to be changed. let's see here. Vim. Boot VM Linux. Init ramfs. AMD UC.image. Generating. this is a lot. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Welcome to. Welcome back. rd.lux part rd.lux uid equals lux. Need the UUID for the root FS. No, wait. Oh, wait, that's right. NVMe, part UA. There we go. root flags. Root flags equals sub volume equals / root fs. Or is it? No, wait. Ah, okay. It's root. Yeah, Linux 7. I hope good things come out of it. I don't have much of opinion of it. Let's just hope it doesn't become spooky. Okay, good. Path root. That's good. Let's see here. If create disk / DME part Y loader. Yeah, that's true. Loader. EFI. Mine. Loader EFI. EFI boot x64. Invalid numeric value. followed by the partition number on which the EFI system partition is hosted. Partition. Oh. EFI. What? Hmm. Huh. UEFI OS, HD1, GPT. Hmm. I think it's 0003. 004, 001. Protocol Linux, kernel Linux, path, VM. Okay. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna record, see if this. I'm gonna end the recording to see if this is successful or not. And if that is successful, then we continue with part 2. So yeah, if you like it, let me know. If you dislike it, let me know why. And I'll be checking if this will be. I'll be booted into the system. So yeah.